plant-based hot dogs. Check this out. 2 pots. 2 pots to piss in. You're putting beans in there, hot dogs in here. Gonna roll them around in a little bit of oil. Then I'm gonna pull the hot dogs out, put them on a plate, which I'll wash now, and we will get the next step going here. All right. Thank you for the super chat. It's 4:20. Enjoy the show. This is gonna be an epic episode. Not sure why it zoomed in so much today, but this is where we're at. All right. I have no clue why it would possibly be so zoomed in. Like I'm about a foot from the damn thing. That got smashed in when I was squeezing onto everything. It wasn't like that before. Don't buy a can if it's been kicked in like that, unless you're getting it for like basically free. I'm just trying to peel off this last piece here because it didn't cut it properly when it went over it. Now I'm stuck here trying to wedge it against itself, which is again probably. Close your eyes and now I should be able to wedge it back with this olden days fork. They just don't make them like they used to. What? I think it's an Oneida, so we got it open. Oh. So 2 low burners. You're gonna put a little oil. 2 low burners. You're gonna put a little oil in this one. This one just a single drop. It's got some liquid in there. You're keeping it on a low. It's sugary though, so you gotta watch it. And just a little hair, just a little tip of oil will really go a long way. Got your sharp knife to cut your hot dog pack open there, and where she goes. Just a little tip here, and a little bit more here. Yeah, perfect. I'll show you what I did there so you can see. All right, now just enjoy the episode. This is a cooking episode. You're gonna see the finale. This is the beginning before I've started. You're gonna watch it. I'm gonna bang this out like a boss. Make sure you get that. Don't just put that oil in and don't do this. Do this gently and slowly. Coat the saucepan. All right. Next, I'm gonna grab something to put this on for you guys. I'm actually going to cut up the hot dogs right now. It makes it easier. Switch the burner for 2 seconds. Pop it back once we're done. Right? Pop that in there. Get that all in there. Real nice. Bush's beans are the best. If you've had these, then you know. I should have actually hashtagged it Bush's best beans. This one's, like I said, the maple syrup one. Now we're going to cut those hot dogs real fast here. I'm going to rinse off this plate. I'll cut up these hot dogs quick here. Move this over for a moment. I'll put those in the, you guys want to know a little fact about the nutrients in these? I can tell you in a second here. I just want to get probably 3 or 4. I might actually have a piece of bread and butter, and then also a hot dog with mustard and butter. So it'll be tasty. So I'm actually going to cut them in half for those ones. If it's on a single slice of bread, it'll taste really good, I think. And then the perfect thickness, it has to be the perfect thickness, which is this size right here. You could put them in there, but that's a huge mistake. These are plant-based. You want to kind of kiss these a little bit. Yo, hey man, Sisman Chizkowski, hi. Chizikowski, what's up? You making English breakfast? Bro, mate. As always, mate. We're making an English. Puxo de Huaxo de Norte, Prohibido de Huazario de Norte, Prohibido de Huazario. Pedro Levi in the house. Thank you, buddy. Big time shouts out to you, too. From Afghanistan. From Canada, from my house in Canada to your house in Kandahar, buddy. I wish you blessings and greetings. Hello. Hello from Canada. All right, I'm gonna put these in the pot here. We're actually gonna put these in a plastic container, or in a Ziploc Rubbermaid container. You know what I mean, like a resealable container. Just want to put this for now. This way they don't get mashed and jammed around. I have a few of these almonds, roasted almonds from Costco because I'm getting hungry. I'm going to switch this one back. You can see that one's sizzling. You cook that down for a little bit. Oh my god, that tastes any more like maple syrup. Bushes, you really didn't skimp on the maple syrup, yo. Oh, that's tasty. You're just looking to pan fry them off there. You're going to have a little bit on the bottom no matter how you cut it. You're sizzling a wiener, you know what I mean? But this kisses them and this hits that flavor that you're looking for, that every person should have in their life. It smells like the 80s called, and dinner is just about ready, you know? How much was this? A good question. So I think I used 4 there. I didn't really count. You get 4 or 5 in there. And 1 can of beans. And there was 8 in a pack. So we're just going to say there was 4. Call it half a pack. $2.50 for half a pack of this. And then the can of beans, I couldn't have paid more than $2. Probably $1.29 to $1.59, $1.89. I don't know where to put it. $1.70. Let's call it $1.60. So we'll say that's a whole can. $1.60. And where was I say? $2.50. $4.10. We're gonna call this $1.70. This flipping meal costs $4.20. $2.50 and $1.70. We'll say $1.60 and 10 cents in oil. Okay. Now you know. $2.50, $1.60, and 5 cents on each side of oil. This is almost ready. You're just looking. Whoa. I almost really wanted to just chuck this right in my mouth, but I'll just chuck it right in that. Turn this down a little bit. Okay, now I can. Now we got one burner going. Back up the camera here. Pow chicka pow pow. Pow chicka pow pow. Wieners and beans, folks. Now you're gonna butter some bread. I put this pot in the sink. I'm hungry, so I cooked it a little hotter than I would have liked. It's no big deal. It'll scrub right out. I'll show you that pot in 50 seconds. But, oh, I took my mic off. It's attached to that. So this is up to 450 degrees. And it's not black, so you don't have to return it. If you have anything black that was silicone or anything, you should throw them out. Use wood, use bamboo. I mean, I'm using this red silicone, so until they say red silicone's not good. Heat resistant up to 450. You can use one of these. You can use one of these. You can use this. If this is dirty, you got a secondary option here. You've got this side to stir a wooden pot, to stir a pot, right? You're gonna low and slow this 2 to 5 minutes, but man, what a difference! If you low and slow this good and proper, man, this takes you somewhere. Now you're gonna do the like I said, I'm gonna bop and drop the Villaggio and a little bit of the plant-based butter here, and plant oils. 2 slices of bread each will be suffice. This is it's a tasty meal. You can dip, you can load it on top. You got options, you know? You've got options, people. I've been thinking about you. What's up, Master Worm? How you doing, homie? Dropping any likes on the chat today? If you like sharing the video, it'd be awesome. Bread and butter, folks. Doesn't get any tastier than that. If you know what I'm saying. Smells just like maple syrup. Just want a little bit more of the moisture to dissipate, so 20, 30, maybe 40, 50 seconds. And then I'm going to put this in the bottom of that pot there and just leave them there for like 10 or 15 minutes, and then I'll have a wiener later on.